Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with EUR-USD, and our setup yesterday didn't quite work out here, but nevertheless we are fairly close to a big bit of structure, and that is this area of support at 119.937. So grouping of the oscillators at the moment, and also what is looking like a wedge forming. There. So do have a bit of a wedge forming, nice strong uptrend, retest of the 155. Bear in mind we had one retest there, and looking for another retest in this area. So that's kind of what I see at the moment. If we come down to the hour, and it was pretty much one-way traffic yesterday down, and I suppose, you know, hindsight again, we're doing a lot of hindsight this morning, but we had a moving average crossover. We tested the 155 twice yesterday, but when we did the videos, you can't really jump in here. You want to jump in on the pullbacks, and there wasn't really a pullback. This was an area which was looking to me like a buying area. It was the 61.8 Fibonacci of this last move, so it was looking like a buying opportunity or a take profit area. Again, hindsight being a perfect science, we're below all the moving averages. Don't look to buy, look to sell. Anyway, so we continue to learn. At the moment, we are sideways. You can see we're pretty much sideways at the moment. It is holidays in Asia at the moment, so a lot of Asia is on holiday, so there's not very low volumes right now. So it's something to watch during the European Open. Now, this is really looking like a consolidation pattern to me, and we're coming into this big area of resistance here. So I'm looking for the signals which are going to indicate that we're continuing to the upside. So been a couple of days where there's dollar strength has been flaunted, but I think this is just consolidating for some kind of a move, and you can see how the wedge is playing out. Big swings coming into smaller swings. So I really anticipate a continuation to the upside. So, but at the moment this is sit on hands. I think I'll wait for a break and retest of 123.63. Or alternatively a revisit down to 119.937 and see what happens down there before looking to buy into this market. US dollar, Japanese yen, pretty much similar picture sideways. One thing to point out though, this blue line here is a weekly trend line. Okay, not exact, but there's the previous highs. There's the next two touches, and then we sort of flirted with it here, and now we have broken above it, come back, and now look at this weekly bar from last week, which is closed above it, and we're now hovering above it. But look to the left, look at all this, what could be resistance at the moment, or flipping to support somewhere along the line. This is also indicating a top there. So, are we looking for another leg down? We're holding the 155, we're getting a moving average crossover. There's so much going on here on the weekly that this trend of last year does look like it's broken, and it's coming back to confirm that the downward trend of last year is done. If we come down to the hour, you'll see a couple of things on the go here. And the first thing is my blue line is missing. But anyway, we are above it. We are holding above that trend line at the moment, and it does look like another consolidation pattern. So, and this is a much bigger consolidation pattern here, which is a triangle. So until that breaks, I am 30 on the side. Bear in mind, Japan's on holiday today, so I don't expect much happening there unless there's some noise coming through. And yeah, this area here is critical, 109.265. That's what we want to see hold. But I think that is a sit on hands one for me today. This is also a sit on hand one, being a public holiday, which is pound, Japanese yen. I've got a lot of levels in at the moment. There's a lot of structure to the left here. But the key one that I'm looking for is this one, 151.986. I want to break and retest of that, and then I'm looking for these levels to the upside. So you can see how I've got them in. There's that one, which is my previous swing high. I've got that one, which is my previous swing high, and then I have the measured move to the upside at 154.184. If we look at the hour, yesterday was we had a range and then a break down, and the target was basically met. So there was our range break. Okay, and there it is there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, that's a London breakout strategy. You can see we didn't really break to the upside, broke to the downside, and that's where the downside target was met. So that pretty much played out quite well, but I think if you look at it now, if you look at everything at the moment, I think let's just get those two levels out, this level and this one. There we go. That's our consolidation area. So top of range is here at 151.986 and 150.971. Top of range at the moment, oscillators grip the upside. What's the logical thing? A little bit of a drift down. But again, public holiday going on in Japan, so not worth chasing that at the moment. Converse is true here on Euro Pound. We also had a range here, and this block here was a range target, and we are almost on the target. I'd say that's done. And look at the support we're going to find here. Look at my oscillators starting to grip the downside. I anticipate we'll probably be buying off 0.86400 and come to the 1 hour, and you will see there was my range, a couple of days of a range, and then a break. There was a retest, and we had another smaller range here, and kind of bounced off it, but then this move here would have got everybody confused. But that's really just coming back and testing the 155 moving average. See how important that is. It's always find support or resistance there, and that in this case it was resistance. Already had the crossover, trend is down, so you're looking for opportunities to sell into this, and there it is there. Okay, so that's kind of that hindsight for yesterday, and I think we're at an area of support at the moment. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen here at 0.86400, and I'd be even prepared to watch this on the 15-minute to see what's going to transpire here. At the moment, moving averages are pointing down. They're quite far apart, which is always a concern. It basically means you're going to get a squirt up and then another leg down. So I would want to see these come close together like this, or alternatively cross over to the opposite side, like something like that. But anyway, I think there's some merit down here for something to transpire. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me. Looking a bit all over the place on Forex this morning. The indexes are not far off either, so I think the way to trade any of this today is quite honestly lower time frames, smaller positions, tighter stops, take profit often, and that should keep you out of trouble. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.